Let's look at them. Macchiato still looks normal. I don't have much health. There she is. A rebellious classic pizza. Traditional recipe, classic forever. Tomato sauce, cheese and ham with a crisp kiln-baked crust. Even mediocre ingredients can be made to taste sensation if you don't alter the combination. After all, centuries old, authentic pizza recipe. Well, I can only say one thing. She looks delicious. Let's move on to the next one. Appetizer 5, seating eligibility. The dinner bell rings and people flock to the table, kicking off a taste bud carnival with their spoons. The guests enter the restaurant one after another and sit down at the long dining tables. Everyone lets Cabernet have the head seat in the middle. You sit down next to her right. Exquisite creamy almond colored soup dotted with dark blue parsley has already been set in the shallow white plate on the table. The light fragrance wafts into the guests' nostrils, igniting everyone's appetites. Many have started to sip the soup as soon as they sat down. After tasting it, the guests gush with admiration and praise.
I can tell that this broth is from excellent meat. It blends perfectly with the cream.
Something is happening with the desserts. The cream.
How smooth and silky it tastes. Its fragrance is permeating my whole mouth.
The milky white color looks so beckoning too. What a wonderful choice for an appetizer.
If you savor it carefully, you can taste a hint of a special flavor. The chef must have used a very rare spice.
Yes, I taste it too.
A spice that gives you an exquisite aftertaste, right?
After. Oh, yes, absolutely. The aftertaste is marvelous.
They're all so pretentious. This is ridiculous. The guests babble away, all the while sneaking glances at Cabernet. Cabernet fills a spoonful of soup, takes a gentle sniff, then empties it back into the plate.
The texture of the soup is quite delicate. The fat is well emulsified, blending perfectly with the cream. The fragrance is rich, and the color is pure. You can feel the chef's mastery just by the look and smell of the soup.
Cabernet puts down a spoon and looks around at the guests, staring back at her. Everyone is waiting for a final judgment.
Very good.
She didn't even eat it. No one knows if she's referring to the soup or the guest's commentary. But no matter, upon hearing Cabernet utter the words "very good," everyone relaxes and continues to shove spoonfuls of soup into their mouth. The wild food commentary also continues. The most audacious commenters also bellow out, "Right, Miss Cabernet," every once in a while. Everyone's praise goads Kelvin into sipping a big spoonful of soup herself.
How strange. Though I can't taste food this hot, this soup feels familiar.
No, she can't. Right, she can't taste hot stuff. Familiar. Kelvin drinks another few spoonfuls and nods confidently.
I'm sure I've eaten this before.
If I'm not mistaken, you're referring to the ice cream you had just now?
Cabernet's word light up Kelvin's eyes.
That's right! It's the ice cream! You're amazing, Miss Cabernet!
Certain ingredients can indeed be used for both soup and dessert. Yet the flavors of the two we just had remain quite distinct. Seems like the chef really mastered her skills.
What a great honor it is to be praised by Miss Cabernet.
A familiar voice rings out from behind you, making you jump. There she is, the sinner. Look behind. A woman you have never seen before is standing behind you in a chef outfit. She beams at Cabernet. Then, funny enough, I don't think she is a sinner now that I think about it, because in the arrest area, I did not see her. I only saw Macchiato, I saw the other girl, I forgot her name, the cold eater, and Cabernet. I don't remember her.
And Thank you, everyone, for enjoying and approving of my humble soup.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that most of the guests haven't given their spoons a rest as they guzzle down one spoonful of soup after another. Only their eyes are fixed on the speaker.
However, even if Miss Cabernet approves of this soup, this guest here doesn't seem to like it. Is this soup not to your liking? If so, may I have your suggestions? You are Miss Cabernet's chosen companion, so your opinion is of great importance to me.
Her slender fingers dig forcefully into your shoulder, making it impossible for you to resist. Why is our character always like this? Like, can you not just remove her hand or use your... He barely ever uses his shackles. He just does not let them go.
Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head chef of this banquet. You can call me McGrath.
You're at a bit of loss what to do. You pick up a spoonful of soup to try, but Cabernet reaches out and stops you.
He ate a lot of grapes just now, so he feels a bit full. He's not trying to avoid the soup on purpose. I told him that he would ruin his dinner like that.
Sorry. Margaret shrugs at your apologies, not seeming to care.
No matter. I think you'll have more appetite when the main course is served. I hope by then you can give me the answer I want. I hope the same goes for you too, Miss Cabernet.
I'm sure you'll surprise me.
Of course, Miss Cabernet. I worked so hard precisely for this moment. All I desire is your nod and your precious and invaluable approval.
As Margaret says this, she walks over quickly to a place where everyone can see her.
That's why the most exciting part of this party will be the dinner banquet. I prepared it specially for Miss Cabernet.
Margaret's words make the entire restaurant buzz with excitement.
Specially prepared for Miss Cabernet? Then we're in for quite the treat, aren't we?
What a time to be alive!
Yes, it's indeed a great time. You're in for the ultimate feast. As for the ingredients used for this dinner, to be honest, before today, I too had thought it was only to be found in legends.
Margaret stares at Cabernet intently as she speaks this, as if expecting some reaction from her face. But indeed, Cabernet's smile fades somewhat at the mention of the word ingredients. The ultimate feast, legendary ingredients. These proclamations are really stirring the pot, and all the guests are eagerly chatting about them.
Not only that, everyone must be curious about the ocean messenger mentioned in the invitation. Of course, since it's a feast to please all tastes, how could we not invite the Thomas Society's ocean messenger, who devotes herself to bringing happiness to humans? She's already at the banquet hall, waiting for everyone to arrive.
The sudden news makes you frown. The ocean messenger is already here. You couldn't get any info about her at the pool party just now. How involved is she with this party? What is her goal?
But
McGrath draws out her voice, interrupting your train of thought. Everyone's eyes focus on her again.
though everyone here shares an equal opportunity to sit at the dinner table, the legendary ingredients are extremely rare and limited in quantity. So, I will wait for everyone on level B1. There are a limited number of seats for the dinner banquet, and the spots are first come, first served.
Margaret ends her speech with a dramatic wave of her hand. Right on cue, the elevator doors next to her open with a ding. That is very concerning.